Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This has been the Punkery Show. We are here. Some dude in Discord last week said something about Bedrock. And I was like, Bedrock? Young Money? And do you know what somebody called me, Hendrik, after I said that?
I don't know, but that's a good song, man.
Yes, it's a great song. But they called me a boomer.
I guess they're right now.
I guess. Because it came out in like 2010. That's why they called me a boomer. But this song, Hendrik, it sounds like something Decoy would play. You know why?
Decoy? Tell me.
Yeah, Decoy. What's that? I can't hear you.
I don't know. Tell me.
Oh, it's because every time he DJs hip-hop, like, I know every song that he plays. So,
okay.
Yeah. I thought you were going to go somewhere else there.
No, I wasn't.
Yeah.
I just I think I'm never around when he's, DJ. Yeah, it's too late for my time, I think.
Yeah. The Decoy is the when he DJs hip hop, he reminds me of local radio, because it's always the hits and all that. Christine just said, go ahead.
I went to the server one, CrazyBob, to announce that the radio show is on, and I'm seeing now a really warm message for a player that says, "Merry Christmas. Type /3 near a Christmas tree to get a gift." What a time! The Christmas never ends, man. And now it's just find the tree, I guess.
Yes, Christmas has been broken on CrazyBob since what year now? 2018, maybe? It's been on the bottom of the screen. I mean, that's why
he gave us, so we would have something to,
remember by.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, I don't know about that. It's never Christmas on CrazyBob's anymore. See, Christine just said, starting off the show with a little Bedrock, this should get interesting. Yes. Yes. Tony Slory says the Christmas thing at the bottom of the screen has been broken since he got admin in 2017. Yeah, this is why I changed the settings so that there's nothing on the bottom of the screen. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm reading it on the main chat, but I don't know about my settings. I can't remember what I have on or off.
Nah, I haven't done slash settings on CrazyBob for a very long time, but we don't do that. Ducati just said, wow, Rashawn skipped me. I don't know what he means. I don't know what that means. But this has been the Punkery Show, obviously. So, Hendrik, I was going to start the show with something huge, but you see part of the title on the stage here.
What a D3... Is that a 0? P3?
No, D3, D30... Excuse me, D30P3. Now, I'm going to give you the option to... I'm going to give you the option. You can say yes or no. If you say no, I'll move on. But...
Yeah.
Yes. That's a yes, right?
No, I don't know what I'm... what am I to answering? I don't know. Yes?
It's if you want to acknowledge... yeah, because
of course.
Dirty 30 Part 2 was last month, because I turned 30 last month. Huh?
Fuck out and find out, or how was it? I don't remember.
Fuck around and find out.
Oh yeah, that one.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. If
absolutely yes.
If you want everybody to find out that you are now amongst the ranks of the
I'm in the real man gang now.
You're okay, good. See, I'm trying to pussyfoot a bit. I don't want to tell everybody that you turned the dirty 30. I want you to say it. I don't want to reveal it. You know what I mean?
Yeah. People think already I'm in the real mad in the 60s or something. I think so. It's actually like a polite thing to say now. But
True.
there we are now, brother, co-worker, same gang, same group.
How about that? for the first time in the Punkery show's history, we have 2 hosts that are both 30. How about that?
Now I can really say, like, hey children. Someone used to say a lot when he still had a place, the environment to say it, but
true.
It took great from him.
Yes, when Teppo Alholm was around, he always said, "Hey children," but now Hendrik can now say, "Hey children."
I can. I'm used to listen. Both of us.
He was very happy for the 7 weeks that he was able to make fun of me for my age, and now he no longer can for the rest of his life.
I know actually someone else who will be joining the same gang.
Oh yeah,
tomorrow. Yeah, from
Willy.
I don't want to put name here, but from the admin gang, let's say.
I know who you're talking about. I know who you're talking about.
There's actually few more coming in this month. And
we have this month?
So. Yeah.
Or June.
Two more coming.
In May or June?
May. And both are admins, yeah.
Damn.
The admin team is getting old, man. We're the boomers.
We need to youngify the admin team up, man. I mean, there's
I know, right?
A lot of 30s coming up, but yeah.
Hendrik is youngsters.
now help no Lex. Hendrik is now the dirty 30. How about that? He made sure his last week of his 20s was memorable. You know what I mean? So he did that. He drank a lot of hen drinks.
This probably was a rough week. Yeah.
He probably picked up a hooker. You know what I mean? Like
all of it.
He had to make sure that.
It's funny when you want to make the week like something you remember, but then the way you are trying to make it something to remember will actually make it forget. If you know what I mean.
Yeah, true. The hen drink will do that. It will make you forget for sure.
Absolutely.
There he is. He doesn't know what to say.
There were some. I saw one like in the media section. I saw one really great photo. I think who made it? Anka, I guess. About and drink.
Yes,
something hopefully will see in the game while driving on the streets.
Well, I noticed that CandyAss put a picture in a video in the chat that Hendrik was in regular Players Club. I didn't know it was.
I haven't seen that one. I don't know if I want to see that one, but.
Nah, it was a regular picture this time. Or regular video this time. Yes, the Hendrik is in the regular Players Club.
Oh yeah, yes, beautiful.
Yes. I didn't know that, so. There it is. As Hendrik gets older, he'll get more share of his Hendrik brand. Yes, Anka made the picture of the 10 to 55% alcohol in the Hendrik. And that's what it'd be. Let's see here. Kristani said, yeah, speak for yourselves being old. Am 23 this year again. That's cap. That's cap. That's all I can say about that. Grats, but that's cap. Look at this. Let's put the Hendrik advertisements. I gotta listen to this again, actually. Ah, shit. I didn't know my shit was on.
Yo, man, what you drinking? That's some cold, manly drink, man.
The man drink man? This
is... What's that shit? Stop slurring. No, man. It's called drink. Look it up, man. Hendrik, because slurring is fun.
Good AI voice right there, obviously. That's the Hendrik. The Hendrik advertisement, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you go to the RPC and get your Hendrik today.
Yeah, so, my marketing team is making a good job.
We need that because we see that there are a lot more teams in the community contributor thing, right? We need a marketing team for the Hendrik.
Yeah, it's lacking one team, definitely.
Yes, we need people to make graphics for the hen drink to increase its popularity. That'll be huge. That'll be huge. But there it is, ladies and gentlemen. Hendrik has joined the Dirty 30. It is Dirty 30 Part 3. And he says that more admins are going to turn to Dirty 30 this month, even though there's only about 4-5 days left to go in this month. Damn. Rip in peace. See, it reminds me of the old forum. Not the old forum, but the old forum. Right? And I remember there was a poll on the old forum. And the poll was, how old are you? And if you have access to the old forum, the first forum, the majority of players in CrazyBob's back in 2008 were 16 to 17. That was the majority of the age of the player base in the late 2000s. Now, not even close. Not even close. So that's a bit surreal. You know what I mean? B-Barrett started playing at age 18. Where Thread? Shit. Alright, I still have my username and password already here. Let's see if we can find this right here. The search function is really shit. Holy hell. How old? I'm gonna search how old. Nope, we can't. We probably can't do this right now.
Yeah, it might take a while.
Yes, it's okay, wait, I'll do it one more time. Display search results as threads. How old? Nope, didn't work. Okay, so yeah, maybe next week I'll find the thread and I'll post it. But yeah, let's see. How old was I? I was 13. Yeah, I was 13 when I started playing. The first, no, not bad. 14. I was 14. And then I started regularly playing when I was 16, then 17. There, bro. Did he find it? He did. He did. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. I'll post the screenshot in case you don't got the old OG form. This was the ages of CNR players back in 2008. How about that? That's unheard of today. Alright. How many posts were in that shit? 338 votes. Let's remove the 36 at the bottom. So, with about 300 votes, about 35% of that were people between 15 and 17. Unreal, ladies and gentlemen. How many years old are you? Oh, yeah, I didn't realize that. Let's see. Yeah, man, crazy. Absolutely crazy, man. How young everybody was back then. And now, everybody in this server, well, not everybody, but most of the carryover people on the server are well into their 20s, man. Well.
Yeah, well, we were the ones that, like, started using shit. Older people, you know, they didn't get used to
True.
internet stuff.
That is true, man. I post. Did I vote on this shit? Oh, I did. I voted for 15. Yep. There we go. Jesus Christ. Damn. About that. The Ducati just asked, like, how today, old will the majority of them be now?
Like today, if you think a lot of people who are older than 30,
yeah,
for example, are playing something. But I don't think like in the day.
No, absolutely
those people
not.
were playing yet, and now they're like 40 something. So I don't know many people in this game who are over 40, for example.
Nah, man. The equivalent to now with us would be somebody born in 1978 playing CrazyBobs at that time. It's kind of crazy to think about that. But yeah. Let's see, Ducati just asked, how old will the majority of them be now? Well, if they were 15 to 17 back then, which I didn't vote, but I would have been 15, then they now would be, what is this, 30 to 33, 32, right? 30 to 32, yes. So by that, that sounds right. Yeah, Christiania said it's amazing, or she finds it amazing that most of us are still around today and still in contact. It's crazy, man. It is crazy. Like, some of these people I've known since like 2011. It's kind of crazy how shit goes by, huh? That's what it means. That is the dirty 30 for you. But so I hope you had a good week, Hendrik, obviously, as your 20s went into the twilights.
Welcome been a while.
To Gnag.
Thank you.
Yes, it has been wild. Now I got some huge shit for me to get into. Make sure your volume is low.
Some NBA shit.
No. No. So, ladies and gentlemen, what I just played in the background right here is the trailer song from 2021, right? I was gonna use this later. Dude, God, I don't know about that. I was gonna use this song for Rate My Chase's return in 2021 to the server, but then some guy or some guys were like, hey, we need a trailer. So I was like, oh, okay, well, we need a trailer. I'll just use a different song for the Rate My Chase trailer. And then there wasn't one. So yeah, the server stole my idea, or made me steal my own idea, and stole the song I was going to use for the Rate My Chase trailer for the NG trailer. But it worked out fine. But Hendrik, no NBA shit, no. But okay. I've been hyping it up all week. As y'all know, Hendrik's staple series is the Somewee series, where he made or recorded clips, random RDM clips, and put them together as a compilation of clip craziness, you know? But the biggest competitor to the Somewee series was Rate My Chase, which...
yeah, a big one.
Big, huge, which is a series where I go around the city looking at police chases, record them shits, and then we do commentary on them and make it a video. There have been no episode of Rate My Chase since February 2022. I can't really tell you why, but there have been no episodes for 16 months.
22, you said?
Yes, February 2022 was the last episode of Rate My Chase, yes. But now, it is back. Been hyping it up all week. A little old trailer will come out in about 36 minutes. I've got it set to come online, or what was it? Public in 36 minutes. So trailer number 1 of Rate My Chase will be in that time, and there will be a second trailer to come out next week at that time as well. And as I said, the first trailer is gonna be, you know, very simple, you know, a little gameplay trailer, but next week's gonna be a huge one. Next week will be...
Can we expect to see some Rockstar editor type of, you know, things included?
Not the one for today, but the one for next week, yes. Yeah. The trailer next week will be a music video. Not only a trailer, so it'll double as a music video, and it'll be Rockstar edited. You feel me?
I do.
I do that. So it's gonna be huge. I don't usually hype my own shit up, but it'll be huge, and it's gonna feature a lot of excellent people. You feel me? Featured in the music video next week. I'm gonna write this or read this verbatim. Featured in the music video next week in a feature episode will be the group of McRenner, Clementine, Christiania, and Rezer as they go to rob the Pacific Standard, where Dusty Flop and Crosshair will have something to say about it. We got stars next week, ladies and gentlemen. Stars will be in the Rate My Chase trailer next week. Stars, all right? You can't miss that shit. All right? And
Dusty
the best...
Flap, man.
Yes,
What
Dusty
can he do
Flap.
about it?
He'll do something. He'll do something.
Medic. He doesn't know what else.
You know how he does. He's a cop 1 week, medic next week, cop 1 week, medic next week. So,
Fair enough. Yeah.
so these people, these guys. I was gonna say these guys, but I don't know if I can use the word. But these guys will be in the Rate My Chase trailer next week. And the funny part about it is, or the great part about it is, they didn't even know. As Rocco said, you didn't even know it. They had no idea. They would have had no idea that they would end up being parts of the music video to kick off Rate My Chase. How about that? How about that? Excellent.
You waited so long to, surprise them.
Yes.
You know, I know they didn't know you were, doing it, recording it, but
I'm sure they knew I was recording it because I had a helicopter, but
I don't know. They might think you just do that for fun, like you watch on, some NBA game, like how bots are playing against other bots,
Yeah. See, I don't play games, I watch them. And this game is no different. This server is no different. You know what I mean?
I know.
The only time I play the game is when I crash into things with helicopters. But that's what it be, ladies and gentlemen. So like I said, there will be a little old trailer to come out in a half an hour. I'm going to post it in the thread. Little teaser, you feel me? But next week is going to be the Big Daddy trailer of Rate My Chase. That'll come June 3rd. Season 1's premiere, June 10th. So that's going to be huge, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, do you feel... I want to know because, I know the feeling when making a video and editing it. The more you put effort, more time you will use. And, it can be exhausting.
Mm-hmm.
How do you feel right now after, doing the videos and, putting the time to make them? Have you been enjoying it?
Well, when it came to it, I had the plan in my head to have 2 trailers from months ago. The one that's coming out today, I had an idea of what clips I was going to use months ago. I just didn't put it on paper yet. So for that one, for the first trailer at least, it really wasn't that much of a problem. The second one, though, that only came about like a few weeks ago. Like I had a plan to use a different song for the second trailer, but then I was like, okay, I'm gonna make 3. And then I was like, that's too much, so I dropped that and replaced it with the song choice of trailers I'm going to use for next week. And so you gotta think this in advance, Hendrik. You know what I mean? Like this was in my head, right? It was in my head as some kind of proof of concept type thing, so that when you actually go into the editing board, you already know what you're gonna do for the most part. Yes, those are birds, man. Those are birds. So now, because the second trailer is going to be a music video, I now no longer listen to the song on Spotify. I listen to it when I watch the trailer over again. So that's what it be.
And you do know that YouTube didn't fuck you up.
Well, there is one country.
Okay, is it Pakistan?
Well, I'll give you a hint. But for the first trailer, no, there's no block, right? No block. But for the second one, there is one country that will block the video. I'll give you a hint. Let's see.
German.
No, this one is a bit too obvious, but what's going on in Europe right now?
Ukraine.
No, not Ukraine. The other one.
Russia. Oh, yeah.
Banned in Russia, yeah.
Good. Well done.
Yes, the song is banned in Russia. But then again, a lot of the Punkery shows are banned in Russia because of some songs, so it doesn't really matter anyway. But it is sad. But so Russia is the only country that has banned the second trailer. But it's gonna be huge, man. Huge. Can't wait until next week because it's gonna be huge. Absolutely huge. I can't. I don't got words. It's gonna be huge.
Can't wait, man.
Can't wait, man. So again, Rate My Chase coming out June 10th. Trailer number 2 next week. Trailer number 1 is coming in 28 minutes. That's what it'd be. Ducati asked, what do I think about adding a gambling / a casino, and should it be priority? Okay, Beavis just asked, you know what's even more huge? I'm not going to answer that. But, didn't we talk about the casino last week, 2 weeks ago? Yeah. Should it be a top priority? I mean, it's going to take a lot of coding, man. So, if there are multiple people coding, then sure. But, I don't know if it should be a priority, like the top priority. But we should get a casino, and it should be a robbing area, and it should be like the biggest heist in the surface history, where like some crazy shit should happen. Like if the casino is robbed in a crew, right? Then the crew should have double armor or some shit, right? They've got to fight their way from deep in the casino. Like that's why they should have double armor, and it should be some type of GTA Online type fight your way out of that shit and big money type shit. So yeah, storybook. That's all I can say about that. But number 1 priority, I don't know, but it should definitely be a thing that we should have soon. Yes. Anyway. Yes. So, next up, I saw Hendrik. There was a conversation in the Discord that CandyAss got a new, quote-unquote, new laptop. I was gonna play the Don DeMarco sound, but I don't have it. I thought I was gonna, son of a bitch, man. Because I always big up people whenever they upgrade their sheets. Yeah, I don't have the Don DeMarco sound. Too bad. Yep. That's too bad. But yeah, I always big up people whenever they upgrade their sheet. Lex there, posting the screenshot of a square monitor, right? What is this? Resolution. Oh, it's not square, but yeah.
Is that 5M or SAMP?
It is. It is definitely 5M, but it's PS1 graphics. It's allegedly 1600 by 1200, but I don't believe that. Yeah, that's something. So CandyAss seemingly got a new laptop. I think it's got a let's see what was said here. A Ryzen 5 5600H or some shit, and a GTX 1650. Now,
no idea what that means.
Yeah, that's gonna be the problem here. But here been the thing, ladies and gentlemen. You know what I mean? Here been the thing. Because I talked a few weeks ago about when you buy something, value versus cost. You know what I mean? Like, for example, when Hendrik goes and buys his porridge, right? And, you know, he looks at all the porridge brands and he wants the best porridge, but the best porridge isn't always the cheapest porridge. You know what I mean? So absolutely. Hendrik, obviously, as he eats porridge very often, he would want the best porridge for its price. And that does not always mean buying the cheapest porridge. It's the same thing when it comes to getting a PC, you feel me? Or a laptop, right? Now, it reminds me of when my old co-host, I used to clown her because she had gotten an i7 9700K, which for those that know is the last Intel CPU to not have hyper-threading. And then I remember she said, I don't need hyper-threading. And I'm like, hey, here's the thing, ladies and gentlemen. Here's the thing with need versus want, right? We all need a computer in 2023, right?
True.
That's right. We all need a computer. But when it comes to playing games on your computer, right? There is no need. No one needs a gaming PC. No one needs to play games on their computer, right? You don't need to listen to me an hour a week. You want to, right? You want a gaming PC, but you need a computer. So whenever people get into the semantics of I don't need X and Y in a gaming computer, I find it to be an oxymoron. And Hendrik, I got to be careful, obviously, because whenever I bring up my former co-host, you know, there are snitches. You know what I mean? And
little birds, you know.
Yeah.
We can hear you on your background already.
Yes. So I've got to be careful because the snitches might snitch. You know,
instantly you say something like that, one of them will just fly off, you know, with the information, right? And there is one less, you know, singing behind you.
Exactly, man. So I gotta be careful, man. You know, you gotta watch out for the birdies in the background. But you know, so CandyAss had said something.
Even. Like, can we just have a name to, you know, refer to it?
Hey, you gotta watch the pronouns, man. Watch the pronouns. This is why I'm saying CandyAss's name as CandyAss, and I'm not messing with the pronouns, man. But so I saw that CandyAss had said, I don't want to spend more than 600 euros, and you know, so yesterday, Hendrik, actually, I watched a video. It was a nutrition video, but the guy had a finance guy on, right? Yeah, 600 euros. So the guy had a finance guy on. So he would say a health tip, and then the finance guy would say a finance tip. And the finance tip guy said, if you can't buy 5 of something, then you can't afford 1. So, and I'm like, oh shit, bro. That's crazy. You know what I mean? Because so many people have a budget for their PC, right? And it's like, okay, if you can only spend 600 euros, then number one, you can't really afford it. You know? If you buy something that is a decent amount of cash and you're hardwired to that amount, then you really can't afford it. Whereas where this guy's tip was, if you can't afford 5 of them, you can't afford 1. And it's like, okay, with that, you know, in that sense, you focus more on value than cost, right? Whereas if you can only afford 1 of something and you buy it, then you focus more on cost. And I focus more on value, you know what I mean? So, you know, when I am in the market for PC, right, I don't have a set, stick-to-it budget, you know what I mean? Because I want it to last as long as possible before I upgrade again. You know that saying, cheap people spend more. And when it comes to CandyAss, when you have a low budget, you end up replacing it, or replacing the thing you're going to buy, you know, a lot sooner than you should. You know what I mean? And I understand that when it comes to this game, a GTX 1650 is fine, I guess. But that's a graphics card that's going to go out of style very quickly. You know what I mean? And if I can have something that'll last 3 or 4 years instead of 2, then I'll do that. You know what I mean? It's like Ducati and his broken monitor. You know what I mean? He still doesn't have a new one, right? Yeah, okay. Well, I was going to go there anyway. But that's what it'd be, ladies and gentlemen. When it comes to this, and when it comes to needing or wanting a computer, it's very different. Sativa Geezer, for example, he was in the market for a laptop, right? And this laptop was like $1,800. And I was like, bro, you know, if I was going to spend $1,800, I'd get a desktop, bro. And he's like, nah, man, I'm gonna, you know, use the portability or some shit. I'm gonna game on the go or some shit. Well, first of all, I don't really see the value in laptops, gaming laptops, and portability. I think that's an oxymoron as well. But I don't know what the percentage is, but I would say like 30% of the value of a laptop is in its portability. And the laptop, I think the graphics card had an RTX 4060. And you best believe, ladies and gentlemen, that if something is $1,800, I ain't getting shit with a graphics card ending in 60. Absolutely not. As Ninja Tuna just said, he initially invested in the gaming laptop, regretted it, and switched to a desktop. Yeah, listen then. Most of the value in laptops is its portability. If you cannot leverage the portability, or if you do not leverage the portability, then it makes no sense. You know what I mean? And that goes back to the former co-host and the 900K thing, where, you know, she bought it for CS joke. But
you heard it?
What? The birdie? Yes.
The birds. Yeah, it's
the birdie's telling. But if you, let's say, spend 5% of your entire time in front of the PC playing CS joke, what about the other 95%?
You gotta invest in good PC, you know, in good table and chair, because you use most of your time with that, and then also good bed, because
exactly.
You play or you sleep.
Exactly. You spend 1/3 of your life in bed, ideally. So if you skimp out on the bed, you're a moron. You know what I mean? So that's why whenever, ladies and gentlemen, that you make a big purchase, think about value over cost. And if you cannot afford, okay, within reason, if you can't afford 5 of them, you can't afford 1, and you should wait. That's what it'd be, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not saying 5 beds. I'm not saying that. But if you can't afford 5 of most things, you can't afford 1. And you should save up and stop skimping out. You know what I mean? Because I understand that CandyAss's situation is very different. But there is no way in hell in 2023 that if I want to play this server, that I'm getting a 4 GB graphics card. No way in hell, ladies and gentlemen. I wouldn't even buy an 8 GB graphics card in 2023. Hell no. Absolutely not. But
I just want to see new screenshot from
CandyAss. Yes, you got to say the actual name.
CandyAss is.
You don't want to get canceled.
Game, yeah.
Yes, I do want to see a new screenshot too.
Yeah,
but that's what it'd be. That's my TED talk for this evening, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. But yeah, shout out to CandyAss for getting a new laptop. Also, shout out to Hostile Capybara. I see, got a 4070 Ti a few weeks ago. So, shout out to him. I want to roast him as well, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to restrain myself. I'm the biggest PC configuration roaster or toxic person on the server. You know what I mean? Soon, Ducati, soon. Christina just said 1,000 thread count Egyptian cotton sheets forget a new PC. Yeah, exactly. You see, like I said, you gotta don't skip out on your bed, ladies and gentlemen. Don't skip out on your bed. And QNVN said that he uses gaming laptop, quote unquote, for internet browsing only. Yeah, that's what I do too, man. I use my quote unquote gaming laptop to have Rashoff play sounds. That's what it's been relegated to, because within like a year, the battery, like if you take the charger out, it doesn't work anymore. So there goes the portability, and the keyboard doesn't really work, even though I don't use it. So laptops are just excellent.
Well, you know my golden rule about getting anything, investing in anything. Like I don't know if you know, but I recently bought a new monitor. Thanks, UNVN, for helping me choose one. And I think it costs like somewhere between 500 and 600 euros.
Yeah, inflation.
Yeah,
it's like half the price.
But it's like you don't go for the cheap option, but you never go mental, and you never go for the the mental options, which is like, let's say in this case it would be like over 1,000 euros for a monitor. Really, hardcore gaming monitor.
Yes.
But yeah, you go somewhere between, and I went to the 500, 600 one, which is decent. It feels decent, and it's a little bit better than just some cheap one that CandyAss would choose. But
yeah, man,
if you can afford, of course. I don't know where you live, like how much money you have to use, but if you can, that's how you should go, most likely.
Like I said, man, if you can't afford 5 monitors, you can't afford one. So, that's the rule in here. See, you extrapolate that, right? You just said $500. If you can't afford $2,500 worth of monitors, then you can't afford 500. So that's what it'd be. Yeah, QNVN knew it was gonna go there, huh?
He had a perfect opportunity to, mislead me, troll me, say it like, no, that's a bad option. You should go for this one.
Like Orpheus.
And, yeah. But I'm glad he didn't. I think he didn't. Who knows?
Nah, he didn't. I'm sure he didn't. But yeah, there it is, man. That's what it'd be, man. So,
Ducati said just use a TV. TV that's mounted to the wall.
Hey, I used to use a TV, man. It looked like shit. Well, it was an old TV, but the first
TV
monitor
is one of my monitors actually, but I don't use it for other.
The first monitor I used when I first got a desktop was like some fucking 2000s TV shit.
Oh.
Number one. The first monitor I bought was some TN panel, and the colors were absolute shit. And that was back when I was cheap. So yeah, man, it's yeah.
It was before you got into the admin salary, I think.
Oh yeah.
Once after that, my life has been absolutely amazing.
Completely changed.
Yeah.
You gotta change the mindsets. You know what I mean? Once you change the mindset as well, that's big.
And even this game, people don't know how well Navarro is, paying us.
I mean, Navarro should be paying us. I mean, he posted his specs last year. I mean, he should be paying us. Son of a bitch.
I know, right?
Yeah. But there it is. Ducati said that.
But about Navarro's set. One more thing.
What did he say?
He didn't go for 2K monitor, and that's still upsetting him. That's what I know. Yeah.
Oh yeah. I clowned him too.
Yeah.
I clowned him too because he got a 1080p, I think 240 hertz monitor, and I came up on the show and clowned him. And I was like, bro, you have the biggest i9, and you have the second biggest graphics card at the time. How the fuck are you gonna buy a 1080p monitor? What kind of?
Maybe he was asking someone else, like I asked UNVN, and he was using the opportunity to troll him and mislead him to buy such a monitor. I don't know.
Well, luckily you didn't get misled, but Nabarro, whoever he got advice from, he got misled because, yeah, getting a 1080p monitor when you have an i9 12900K or some shit, yeah, nice job, buddy. Nice job, buddy. There's no wonder why you're regretting it. Yeah. So, Ducati, the guy who broke his monitor a few months ago, he said that there is another event, Hendrik, going on in CrazyBob's today. How about that?
Man.
Yeah, it is the anniversary week of CrazyBob's. And
I will try recap my childhood.
Wheelie, I am not. So he posted, as most already know, this Saturday, May 27th, marks MARK', by the way, marks the 17th year anniversary of CrazyBob's Cops and Robbers on SAMP. As we already know, the servers may not last much longer, thus maybe the last opportunity to bring the CNR family together for one last hoorah. As you probably guessed, I plan on running all sorts of events such as races, demo derbies, derby apostrophe S, by the way, DM events, chicken runs, fall offs, fall off apostrophe S, by the way, and more, exclamation point period. I plan on hosting events starting from 18 o'clock UTC, hopefully earlier. You will know what server to join when the time comes. Hope to sell all of your faces there. 3 exclamation points, period. At everyone. Such an asshole, man. I'm being a grammar Nazi on the radio. I mean, he's Canadian, so he probably should be able to fucking spell.
Well,
but,
you know, goofy.
Yeah. Yeah, so there will be a CrazyBob. When is 18 o'clock UTC?
In an hour, I think.
Oh, yeah? Let's confirm. Yeah, you're right. It is 16:53 UTC right now. So in an hour and 7 minutes, which is also the same time that the Workers of the Week will be revealed, will be an event by Pac-Man on CrazyBob's.
I might join and be FK, just so I can say later on, if this was the last event ever, that, yeah, I was there.
Yeah, man, here's the thing. Like, nobody's gonna catch me dead on CrazyBob's until the actual final event. Like, whenever the actual final event is, you know, announced, that is the next time I will join CrazyBob's voluntarily. Right? Last time Pac-Man events, I watched through Discord a stream. That's all I need. I don't need to join the server. I'm not doing that, man. Fixty just said, well, when Workers of the Week out, it's 19 o'clock and 18 o'clock for me. Well, I don't understand UTC, so you know, I'm American. That's all I can say. Dukai just said, if Sean joins, I'll DM who won. And Dukai just said, every event is a potential final event. I doubt CrazyBob is spending time planning some big ass final event. Well, no, that's what everybody else is for. But he is not going to close the server without him acknowledging that there should be one final event. So there's no way that that's going to happen. So I ain't being caught dead on CrazyBob's. I'll just.
But did we ever talk about the thing that happened like some weeks ago on Saturday or Sunday morning my time, when Bob joined the server all of a sudden for a short moment?
Yeah, somebody said that he joined CrazyBob's and gave Yeri a Hydra. That's what somebody said.
Yeah, he gave him that vehicle. And he also spawned a few other vehicles that are not, you know, spawnable for anyone or buyable. But the thing is, I don't know if I should say this, but I guess I will. He quit at the exact same moment when I joined the server because I heard he was there. So of course, I would go and rush in, but he left while standing next to Yeri. And there is a screenshot of that, yeah.
Yeah, who knew CrazyBob would encounter Yeri, man? That's just
spawn like the military vehicles, like the tank, the Rhino, for example. Yeah, that one too.
At this point, might
that
as well,
was
man.
Interesting. Yeah,
might as well. And then I hear that you tried to join and you quit before.
Yeah, that's what happened.
Yeah, there it is. You have a CrazyBob radar, right? You stalk him. You saw him online. You tried to catch him. You logged in, and then before you could spawn, he quit.
I've been doing that for a long time.
Damn, nice stalk. Lex just got arrested. He just said this won't get a good Rate My Chase rating. He got taken down by Evan. Rip in peace.
Good.
Rip in peace. So there it is. That is CrazyBob, ladies and gentlemen. In 1 hour, apparently, allegedly, there will be an event. You will not see me there. And lastly here, so no agree this week, but the trailer is coming out in 3 minutes, ladies and gentlemen. The trailer is coming out in 3 minutes. Once it comes out, I will post that shit in the chat. Like I said, the Rockstar Editor trailer is going to be next week. The teaser trailer #1 is going to be in 3 minutes. So once that comes out, I will post that sheet in the chat. But the Durjana Gnag, Hendrik, when you weren't here, I had a segment last week about how is it that the Durjana Gnag has better PCs than most of the first world contingent on this server, and yet they just have fishy gameplay. You can smell it, man. It's like when I open a can of sardines, and yeah, okay, that analogy, but yeah, you could smell it. You could smell the fishiness of the Durjana Gnag's gameplay.
Yeah.
Durjana, Ultimate Ricky. Who's the other guy? Ultimate Ricky. There's a third one. Fuck, I forgot his name. Titus Scar, yes. Ox, oh yeah, Ox and Sakuna. That's right. Oh, and Fixty's in the Durjana Gnag as well now. DLC is what they're called now, but I like to call them Durjana.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so you had that video last week. I put it in the chat last week.
I did.
How, it was Ricky, right? He somehow, fell under the map and spawned on top of the interstate. And I'm like, bro, what is this? Preacher just said, Fixty is an LSM. That's cap, bro. Fixty is associating with the Durjana Gnag, bro. That's cap. Not anymore. Oh, okay. Well, okay. I see. Breaking news, ladies and gentlemen, of the studio, Fixty. Well, who's Len? Fuck. Is Fixty in the Durjana Gnag or not? LSM dead. No. Yeah. LSM, okay, I see. But yeah, so they apparently got their ass banned yesterday, right? Yesterday morning. They got that ass banned for bug abuse. Not gonna say what kind of bug abuse it is, but as Biggie said, if you know, no, actually no, as Pusha T said, if you know, you know, what bug abuse that they used and had been using for quite a while. So they've gotten that ass banned for some time. They'll be back in June, right? And a birdie, the birdie that you hear in the background, says that if they are seen doing that again once they come back, then they'll get that ass banned indefinitely.
Yeah, well, if you said they have really good PCs, right?
Yes.
So it's like, you know, I would be thinking that I want to make my game look good if I have a good PC.
You would think, yeah.
But if you don't still do that, it makes you think, why is that you don't want your game to look good?
True.
So you know, it's pretty clear, I think.
See, their front was, oh, here's Ultimate. Here he is. What is this? What did he say? Your mom got fucked for your dad got the BJ. Ultimate is here, ladies and gentlemen. But their front was that we want to have all the FPS that we can have. And it's like, bro, it doesn't really make any sense to me. Especially when I'm not gonna go technical again, but it doesn't really make any sense to me to lower your graphics to all normal and to shit up the render resolution just to have more FPS. It doesn't really make sense to me. That's more of a CPU thing. But I don't know. That's probably the front. But yes, they all got their ass banned, and next month hopefully that they shoot like normal people. That's all I can say about that. So rip in peace to Durjana Gnag with the DLC until next week. Anyway, so here it been, ladies and gentlemen. The teaser, the little old trailer number 1 of Rate My Chase with a Prospect Season 2, been here. Only a minute 7.
There
just some snippets of some chases that we'll see during the season starting on June 10th. You know what I mean? The Big Daddy trailer will be next week, but here we just looking at some shit. A little bit of clips that we're gonna see in the upcoming season. Just as a taste, you know. A little taste.
Did you see my new video today? I'm gonna steal your spotlight here, but still.
Yes, I did see your new video today. Yes, Jinosuke, I'll do that.
I've been, playing with the editor myself as well.
Oh yeah, I watched it. Yes, I did. Was that was that choreographed? Or was that like a real chase?
A real one. Yeah.
Oh shit.
Chasing with Preacher, some Beavis, and someone else. Yeah.
How about that?
Still playing with the thing, but yeah, I'm getting better, I hope, and I will be creative and think, how I can use it in the future.
Yeah, see, the good thing about Rockstar Editor is that you can make sequences, or you can make things happen, you can make things that happen on the server and make it look like it's choreographed, but it's really not. Like, because I thought, I'm like, damn, that must have been like some choreographed video that you made or some shits. And the what's going to be in the second trailer next week feels a bit choreographed, but it wasn't. It was all natural. All natural. No BBL. Do you know what a BBL is, Hendrik?
No idea. I don't know much anyway.
Yeah, no BBL. It's organic, actual happenings that happened on the server. You know what I mean? No injections into the ass. It's no injections, no silicone or whatever the fuck it is. Organic happenings that happen on the server, you know? Lex just said all... No, well, yeah, true. The part Lex is talking about, that was actually planned or choreographed. But everything else was all natural, alright? Everything else was all natural. That's right. As Cristania posted, no BBL as far as I know. Well, you gotta dissect that a bit, but that's what it'd be, ladies and gentlemen. Rockstar Editor can make things that are natural look fake, but it's actually real. And it's kind of a crazy feeling. So there it is, ladies and gentlemen. Eat that up. That's trailer number 1 of Rate My Chase with a Prospect, coming out June 10th. Trailer number 2 coming out June 3rd. Like I said, the trailer next week will feature 4 players from the group and 2 cops from the 1-2-3 Gnag as they try to stop the group from robbing the bank. It's gonna be hot, and it's gonna be a hot summer.
What a cryptic name you have with the trailer, man. You have RMC CBS2 trailer 1.
Yeah.
Like, you know, looking at that as an outsider, you know, it might be like thinking, what the fuck is this about?
Well, you know, when Rate My Chase came to this server, I thought of a new name.
Yeah.
And I figured out now the name is too long.
Rate My Filming.
Rate My Filming. I didn't want it to be Rate My Chase Next Generation. That just felt like copying. And so I wanted the name to be similar or hooking to like the open beta, because we're still in open beta. So I called it Chase Beta Prospect, which now I figure out is not a very good name. And then I was like, you know, when the server actually comes out, I'm going to drop the Chase Beta Prospect and just call it Rate My Chase Next Generation or some shit, but we're still in open beta, so the name is still there. Yeah. So that's all I can say about that. Fair enough, yeah.
I will watch the trailer after the radio.
Yes, easy. But yeah, we're done already anyway. We are finished, ladies and gentlemen. Action-packed show. All right. More of the story, obviously, is Hendrik has joined the ranks of the Dirty 30 Part 3 on this show, obviously. Rate My Chase is coming back. There is trailer number 1. Number 2 comes out next week. First episode of Croatian Gnaggery, which stars an all-Croatian cast of Vinix, Zelonium / Avithian, Evan, Katu, and special guest Croatian QNVN.
Whoa.
That'll be an excellent kickoff to the season. And again, trailer number 2, which will feature the group versus the 1, 2, 3 Cop Gnag, McRenner, Clementine, Cristania, Rezer, Dusty Flop, Crosshair. Star-studded lineup, ladies and gentlemen. Can't wait until next week. Oh, and Lex. Lex will be in there too. Obviously. So, that'll be it with Punkery Show, ladies and gentlemen. Oh yeah, and another thing. Don't be like CandyAss, right? You trying to get a new laptop or PC? Don't sell yourself short. If you have a hard budget, and if you can't buy 5 of it, then you can't afford 1. Save your goddamn money and actually treat yourself. That's the moral of the story. And Durjana got that ass banned.
An update about the game. It's 3 US, 2 German.
Easy.
Last period. 70 minutes left. We'll see if Nazi German or Rebel US will win. We'll see.
What did you just say?
That German will win.
That's not what you just said.
Ah, okay. Maybe you heard something on my background as well, but...
Banned. Gone. Forever.
Easy game,
It will be
USA.
a game.
USA's 15 NHL players, man. Easy game. That's all I can say. But that been the Punkery Show for today, ladies and gentlemen. For Hendrik, this been Rashawn. Rash off on the 1s and 2s. Take a peep at the teaser trailer. And we'll see you next time on the Punkery Show.